New York Islanders training camp is officially underway, so here's 3 storylines that I'm going to be looking at throughout camp. First up, Callum Ritchie. I was high on him off the Brock Nelson trade, and I figured that he would be on the NHL roster this year, but now with the Islanders making tons of signings and they have a great center depth, especially with Barzal moving back to center, there doesn't seem to be a place for him. I think he'd be perfect in that third line center spot, and the top 6, you don't want to rush him right away, and the fourth line doesn't seem like a fit either with limited minutes. You want him to play and develop. Right now, Ritchie has no place on the NHL roster and he's expected to go to the AHL. But if he seems ready for the NHL, maybe it'll force the Islanders to make a trade, but that's something to watch throughout camp. JG Pageau is currently entering the last year of a 6-year contract and could be potentially on the move if Ritchie forces that. Don't think anything like this is going to happen early in the season, but it begs the question, will Ritchie be ready sometime soon, maybe forcing that move? Next up's the pretty obvious one, something that everybody wants to see, and that's Matthew Schaefer. He's shined so far at rookie camp and at dev camp back in June, but now the question is, how does he play with the NHL players and not just the rookies? We're all expecting Matthew Schaefer to be on the NHL roster at the start of the season, but camp against men is a big thing that we haven't seen yet, and especially we'll see how he fares in the preseason games to see how ready it is. It could be a good measuring stick for what to expect from him early this season. This is the most competition we've seen at an Islanders training camp in years, and there are tons of players vying for these 3 fourth-line spots. It's crazy to think that Max Siplikov is going to start on the 4th line most likely to start this season, and then now with the addition of Emil Heineman, those are the 2 wingers, and Casey Cizikas isn't going to get cut out of the lineup. So that's the 4th line right there. That leaves guys like Mark Gatcomb, Pierre Engvall, and Kyle McLean all on the outside looking in. So really, a very competitive camp, and maybe moves will be made, but this is something that the Islanders have not had competition-wise in a long time. For On Isles Time, I'm Brendan Yerkes. Thank you so much for watching. What are you intrigued by at Islanders training camp? Let us know in the comments.